someone wants to send you a message, but they're still hesitating. They feel like you emotionally walked away, that you've already detached yourself, and they actually made a vow to never speak to you again, but now they are observing you, observing why they actually created so much tension there. Okay, like this is someone that actually swore, like, I will never talk to that person again, or they may have blocked you, or they never really responded to you. There is some sort of vow that they made to not speak to you, but now they are revisiting whatever they said. So yeah, look at that. We've got the Hanged Man. So whatever happened between the both of you, it really caused the both of you to take the separation really seriously and really put more focus on your own healing, on your own self-care. And this time, this person is starting to see your absence. All right, like they are starting to understand that you had a big value in their life. Okay, and we've got the Four of Swords. So I feel like for a lot of you, this might be your energy where you feel like, I need to rest, I need to, I don't want to think about it anymore, I don't want to put no focus on it anymore, because it feels like a lot of you are actually on a new journey or on a new path. You might be making like a new career switch, or you just want a different lifestyle, is what I'm getting. And you may still look at this person as someone from an old timeline, and you're kind of like, okay, I don't know if this person actually still fits into my life. So there seems to be like, yeah, the King of Cups. But I feel like your energy is on a whole different energy field, while the person that you're connecting to is now realizing the regret, is now realizing the emotional loss, and feeling their emotions more heavily than they have been before. Okay, that's what I'm picking up on here. The King of Cups could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but also it also talking about the Piscean energy that we had. It really was an energy of cleansing, releasing, letting go of old karma, but also receiving a lot of downloads and intuitive insights, being more connected with the spirit and spirit guides. And I feel like that has been your journey right now. And the person that is now connected to you, they're now feeling your emotional loss, like the loss of you in their life when it comes to how you were handling their emotions. Look at that. Look at that. Exactly. See, we've got the manipulation. So this connection could have, you know, made you feel manipulated by this person emotionally, so to speak, because this person does know how to work from the emotional field. So you were overthinking, you were attached to this person, or you felt that this person was manipulating you, trying to trigger you or get some sort of reaction. Now, right now, you are liberating yourself. Look at this beautiful energy. Leah made this deck, one of my very dear, very long, dear subscribers. So you can find a link in the description box if you want. And you just liberated yourself from their manipulation, because their manipulation made you also overthink yourself. And now you're going through that Kundalini rising. Like I said, the Hanged Man is like total shift, totally upside down, and seeing things from a higher perspective. And the Kundalini rising is saying that a new chapter is unfolding for you and whomever you're connecting to, probably. Uh, that is going to instigate a new Kundalini awakening. And what is a Kundalini awakening? That is actually a readjustment of your chakra system and actually having an upgrade within that. And what happens within that is you will get a lot of symptoms within your body, like stuck energy, stuck, um, yeah, just your body feeling quite stuck. You could have pain in certain areas, which actually will tell you which areas needs a lot of healing. Like, let's say you have a lot of pain in your lower back, that could be connected to your navel, which is the base chakra. Or for some of you, I had like a huge pain in my neck like the last month, and remember I even talked to you guys about like doing like a specific throat chakra healing, right? And just after a few days buying like a massage thing, it's now getting better. But like my neck was just like this, like really, really hurt. So it feels like the throat chakra was opening up. For some of you, you could have had like, pain in your, I wouldn't say pain in your brain, definitely not. Pain in your head, like not, Jesus, why am I saying pain in your head? Headaches. So yeah, headaches. I used to have a lot of headaches. And I don't have it, and now I can pronounce it. Yay! But yeah, headaches could be also a form of like blocked crown chakra or blocked third eye. So all of these are symptoms that something within your chakras are trying to unfold. Pay more attention to that. Okay, pay more attention to your chakras and what your body is trying to communicate to you in regards to your Kundalini rising. Okay, let's go. Let's go to what is going to happen next. Okay, we've got the meditation coming through and isolation. I know a lot of people have been in isolation modus. I'm not the only one. I'm sure that many of you have been in this energy field of, detachment, clearing yourself and putting more focus on your mind, body, and soul, trying to meditate, trying to see what the higher purposes are of situations in your life, and really cleansing away negative energies and entities. I do feel very strongly that a lot of you have been coping with a lot of different people that had a lot of negative energies. And as a spiritual being, if they are not spiritual and you are, and you're constantly doing your upgrades, you're doing all the cleansing and all the release that is necessary alongside reflecting, okay, like understanding spiritual context and reflecting on things, but other people are not doing that in your interactions, they could leech their negative energy, dark energy onto you. So I feel like because of that, because you've experienced this in last year or in the last couple of months, you've really kind of like isolated yourself a little bit. I'll show you the card, but there is some isolation that has been happening, but this is only to fuel your own fire and to detach yourself from environments that aren't warming up your soul. Look at the card. It's like, it's like ice cold winter, and you're just there like with the fire trying to keep things alive, and it's like it's not, like your environment does not match, or you are the light for your environment and your environment is turning cold in the lack of growth, right? So yeah, cleanse your energy, and that's what you're doing. So this, what I want to say very, very clearly here is that a lot of you, I know a lot of you out there feel so much need to isolate yourself or to detach yourself to a point where you can sometimes question, like, okay, is this even healthy? Like, I don't want to see these type of people or these people or that or whatever. And my message to you is, it is like, I mean, what I have experienced is that it is healthy because it just shows that your nervous system needs that rest, needs that meditation. And once you go through that process, letting go of the outcomes for the future, you will start the healing process. And once you get to that healing process, you like things will eventually open up and you will feel the need again to socialize, to communicate, to get in touch again. It's a process. So be gentle with yourself. Okay, there is mindfulness, which means that you were energetically mindful that energies were leeching on you and it were dark energies. And in order to completely release that plague, okay, one needs isolation. For example, I'm just getting now like a quick download. Like last month, I had like a bug's plague in the house and one of my plants. So I had to isolate that, right? Like that was already like the outcome of that energy cleansing that I was doing, but it manifests in reality, right? So there was this plague, so I isolated the plant and the plague, so it kind of like died out. And and then I removed it. So you understand that that plague was an immediate result of me actually detaching, right? So that that's called mindfulness, right? That is like being mindful what that means and what it means spiritually. Anyway, let's see what else. Let's see what this person has in store. What do you need to know from this person? We've got the Strength and the Four of Pentacles. So they're holding on to a lot of pride right now. They're feeling like the best thing that they can do is hide behind their power and their pride. Okay, but at the same time, they're also still holding on. You know, the Strength card and the Four of Pentacles is like strongly holding on to something, but thinking that they have let go, but they haven't. Okay, they haven't. This is a lot of pride, ego, but at the same time, it shows a lot of determination as well. So yeah, it looks to me very clearly that the only thing that's holding this person back could be some sort of financial control is also what I'm getting. So that could be one of the cases. But overall, with the Ace of Swords coming through, it just feels to me as if they're going to have a breakthrough here. And this is most likely a person that has a lot of confidence, that has a lot of, determination, direction in life. They are sometimes they can be very arrogant and very stubborn and very proudful, but at the same time, they are very motivated. They are very, concentrated on their goal. They know exactly what they want. And perhaps this is also the things that you loved within them, but also you felt a sense of rejection because they didn't put that focus on you. But there might have been a lot of things going on in this person's life where they really needed to work on their own business, or this person is an entrepreneur, or this person, had some sort of addictions to overcome. But whatever it is, it's actually moving into the right direction. So that's what I want to say. You can, again, expect communication to come in, and this communication probably will. Look at that. Look at this. You got the Page of Swords, Tower, and the Ten of Swords. So looking back into the past, this will resonate with you. If you really had like a painful and sudden ending through some sort of gossip, or through some sort of immaturity or lack of direct communication, there was a very painful ending. And there was a pattern and a cycle of indirect communication that actually led to you feeling betrayed. Now, this next chapter, you will get communication here. Absolutely. This is a very spiritual reading. So let me know how this resonated. I would love to hear from you, and I'll check you guys in the next one. Take care.